How's it going, guys? Kevin back at you with another clipless latch video. Today's video I'm going to be showing off my design for the Bog Hog and the Sling King. This bolts to the back and gets rid of those annoying body clips. I'm always fighting them with my fingers. They're a pain in the butt. So with that, let's get into it. I'll show you guys a little bit about how it works and then show you how to install it. Alright, so this is what it looks like on the back. This is another 2-latch system similar to the LMT. I wanted this to be nice and robust for you guys and make sure that everything was staying nice and sturdy while you guys are bashing and jumping these things around. So there's a center big latch here that mounts to this under center support here that goes across. And then we have this rear bar too. So the way the move is basically just put your fingers up against it. You're going to lift the rearmost one with your hand and then sort of just push back as well in the middle, and that's going to pop it up. You're going to find that's nice and sturdy. And then underneath here you can see how it mounts. So there's 3 M4 by 10 with some nuts on the back side, and then over here there's just a single one, but you can see that interfaces right here on the bottom and then in the back. So when it comes down, all you have to do is basically just push it. Make sure your posts are obviously lining up, and then you just push straight down and it latches. You'll hear it snap in place. And for the Sling King, same exact story, just push right back in the rear in the center, and that will snap that down in place. And then to remove, again, same thing as before, just sort of bring your hand up and just release like that. But then you can see, once we sort of push that down, you can literally pick up the entire truck. It is quite sturdy. It should not be coming off. I did try to keep this as thin and not protruding as far as possible, because I know some of you guys like to do some big wheelies, but this will also, even if it pops up, there's a really high likelihood that it's just going to latch back in place. Would recommend, if you are planning on just dragging the rear bumper, throw a wheelie bar on there just to give it some extra protection. If you do end up breaking just the rear one, for example, I will sell you that at a significant discount off the list price, so be sure to just reach out to me if you do have any issues. But with that, I will take it off and I'll show you guys how to install it. Alright, so for the Sling King, you're probably going to want to remove the body for this. For the Bog Hog, thankfully you don't need to. So first thing, just throw a little screw through there, just through the middle one, and then you're going to slide your hand in here, basically just twist that around so it sits in there. Then you can lift up the cage. I recommend putting a nut in here ahead of time, just tightening it down, and then just basically line the two up just like so. Once you line the tool up, grab your tool, tighten that down. You can tighten this all the way, and then so basically that will hold the latch in place. Now you can grab your other screws. Now this one would be helpful if you have, a magnetic bit or something. If not, just reach your hand around there, and then again just get underneath with each of your nuts. Should find their place. You can always look underneath, check to make sure that they're going in the right spot. Again, just hold the nut at the back of your hand there. Tighten that down. Do a nice visual check. Should be good and latched. You can check it by just pushing down, making sure. Now you could in theory run without the rear latch, but there's a risk of this back piece popping out of the post. If you're going to do a ton of wheelies and drag the back bumper all the time, then maybe just run with a single latch. But if you're not, then I definitely recommend the rear latch as well, because you're just going to get a little bit more sturdy hold on the body and the frame there. So then this guy, you just have this little one here. So let me release that guy. Just hold this up basically. Once you hold that up, what you're going to do, slide that guy in. Bolt that in place nice and tight. Once it's nice and tight, again, just push down right in the middle. It'll latch on, and just like that, you are good to go. Alright guys, that about wraps it up. Thanks for watching another one of my clipless latch videos. If you guys want to check out some of my other ones, check out my other videos. Also check out my Etsy store. The link is in the description for where to purchase this. If you guys have any questions or comments, feel free to drop them down below. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you guys next time.